How's it going, everyone? Hope you're doing well. It's Jay here and welcome back to 7 Days to Die. Alpha 19 is day 68 and well, we are currently in holiday mode. We've left our town, we've left Jen behind, all of our jobs, all of our worries, all of our troubles, and decided to go on a little holiday. We've came over to this nice snowy town and well, it's been a lot of fun. I've been doing a lot of looting, we've been testing out melee weapons, we've been taking on lumberjack zombies, we've had all sorts going on these last couple of days, and yeah, I've really enjoyed being here. However, our holiday will be coming to an end very soon because on day 69 we will be heading back home to get prepared for day 70. So I figured while we were still here, we'd spend a little bit more time going through here, testing out how good the melee is. That was a hell of a punch. Taking on a few more lumberjacks. We've managed to get a lot of meat while we're here because if you haven't been to the snow, there's usually a lot of bears around here, there's a lot of mountain lions, all sorts of animals to be taken down. So if you ever need plenty of meat, this is definitely the place to go. But also, as well as that, once I went back through the house last night that we've been staying in, I found this, a treasure map and a book that we don't actually know, Tech Junkie Volume 3, go ahead and read that, and now that noise means we know every single tech book, which means when I find it on the list, where are you, Tech Junkie, there we are, level 7, we can now bulk craft all robotic turret ammo. Now we haven't really used robotic turrets very much, however I feel like they could come in very handy for the base that we do want to build, which will defend itself, and that's something that I'm hopefully looking to do for day 77. But in the meantime, I figured while we're here, we may as well continue our melee-only plan that we've got going on. Didn't feel like using my guns while on holiday. You know, we wanted to come, we wanted to relax, have a good time, and yeah, this the melee stuff, save the ammo for Horde Nights. So I'm going to try and get into this place. There's a nice little garden over there. This is kind of giving me some ideas for our garden. I do have that plan set up as well for hopefully in the next few days. A lot of potatoes, a lot of corn. Did I say? I thought it said super corn there. I didn't think that was still in the game. It said dead corn. And yeah, so we're going to get into this house. How do we get in? Can't see an obvious entrance from this side. Let's have a little look around. I like the way they've got the wall going around here as well. This is a nice little, almost like a little basement garden. Oh, there's a rabbit. Can we get him? Ah, he left. You escaped today, buddy. That's fine. Right, let's head inside. Oh, the houses over here, they are really, really nice. It's making me have a good few ideas when we get back to our place. But like I say, let's walk around and take care of these guys. Hello, sir. Nice house you got. It's mine now. Sorry. We'll do a bit of looting. Got a lot of stuff on me already. We've got some snowballs. Do you know what? Why don't we see? We can throw a snowball at a zombie. I doubt it'll do any damage, obviously, but should be a bit of fun. I like this. Nice little bar area. Definitely taking some inspiration for when we get back home, because we've got plenty of rooms and we don't use all of them, do we? So we could definitely look to add something new. Oh, hello, mama. Right, let's have a go. How's this work? Alright, bounce stuff ahead. There you go. Take that. Take that. Not interested. Ow. Alright, fair enough. Not a fan of the snowballs. That's fine. Down you go. Right. I'm going to run through this house, see where the good loot is, and I'll bring you back when I find it. This seems like the right spot, doesn't it? Even the mist from outside has started to seep into the house, and it gives it almost a really nice effect. I quite like the way it looks, actually. And imagine the good stuff is up here somewhere. Oh, hello, buddy. We played this game before. Down you go. I'm getting pretty good with these now, to be honest. It's been nice saving the ammunition. And yeah, that was wasn't too bad. Oh, I didn't even see the crawly boy. Sorry, buddy. There you go. Sit down. Right, what have we got loot-wise? So, I'm already pretty full. I've filled up the gyrocopter with everything as well because we've been getting some really good loot. So, I'm keeping hold of certain things, scrapping a bunch of other stuff, and generally leaving a lot of stuff behind because at this point in the game, we've already got pretty much everything we need. Nice, decent sledgehammer there, though. Fantastic. That is awesome. Bit more ammo, machete parts, shotgun shells, a decent steel helmet, and a stun baton, which we'll probably scrap and sell the parts for. There's definitely a lot of noise outside. This is one thing I've noticed being in this town. I don't really notice it so much in ours, but lumberjack zombies seem to be constantly on the hunt for you, which is fine, because when I'm in this place, they kind of work their way through, and then eventually they might find me, but they're not too difficult to take on. But yeah, hopefully there's not too many of them. But let's get into the food crate. 5 sham, I'll take that, and there seems some more ammo on that side as well. More ammunition is always good. What about medical supplies? We'll take our vitamins. I'll leave the blood behind. Not really any use to me right now. Okay, one house down. Let's head outside. See what all this noise is. I feel like most of that noise is going to be inside now. And see if we can take care of these guys. Oh, there he is. Hello, buddy. You scared me coming around the corner there. Down you go. Right. Look at this house. All the mist comes through. I don't know why. It adds that extra atmosphere for me. Really, really like it. I've not been as thorough searching the houses as of late. Mainly just grabbing the stuff where I know where the good loot's going to be. But you know what? We're on our holiday. We can do what we want. Look out here. It's a shame we can't build a sledge, you know. I'd love to go sledge down a hill somewhere. Right. Time to move on. So visibility is still a little bit low, and I don't want to take off for fear of crashing into a building, so I'm taking advantage of the fact that when I'm driving around on the floor in this gyrocopter, you do some really, really cool skids around the corner, and seeing as though I can't have a sled, this is going to be closest I can get to doing any sort of skiing. It's a lot of fun actually. I'm really getting a bit carried away with it, but I figured we'd do one more house before we head back home, because we've got a long flight ahead of us, and we've still got a little bit of work to do for Horde Night. Not too much, but, you know, some things need to be done. I understand I've been very, very secretive about Horde Nights, and, well, I'm hoping you're going to enjoy it. It's something I've mentioned before in a video, so I think those of you who've been paying attention will probably know what it's going to be. But to be honest, either way, I think it's going to be a right laugh. So, we need to find ourselves a place to loot. We need to make sure we've picked up everything from the house, packed all of our belongings, make sure our suitcase is all packed, so we can fly back home. And yeah, we've definitely found a nice little town to come back to if we ever need to get away from the city. So yeah, let me go and find us a house, and then we'll do one more final trip around the town. So I figured this would be a fun place to take on. We haven't been through a building like this on this series. I'm fairly certain this is a prison. So this is where we're going to be making our final trip for our getaway holiday. Hopefully it's not a place you ever want to end up while you're on holiday. But, you know, these things happen. Hey, chicken. Sorry to do that to you, buddy. I'm just going to chop you up with these little steel knuckles that I've got, because I do seem to get a fair amount of meat with them, which is pretty cool. Don't need your leather, and I don't need your feathers. Sorry about that. But how do we get into this place? I feel like there's a door around here somewhere, right? That looks like... What? What the hell? There's a sink on the wall. There is a... what appears to be a block that should be a door. I don't understand what's going on. Right, okay. Weird. Let's go inside this magical door, shall we? That is so bizarre. I suppose you find these bugs in games sometimes, but it always... What? That doesn't even... This looks like it should be on the outside. Does that make sense to you? Anyone know what I'm talking about? Oh boy, what's going on now? Now we've got a giant black block inside the prison. Right, okay. Do you know what? Let me get back outside. Let me log out of the game and see if I can figure out what's going on here. Alright, I think we're good. I think we're back in. I think everything's fine. Everything looks to be working alright. There isn't a door at all this time. And it looks like I can see through the gap there. Fair enough. Alright, okay, we're good to go. Yeah, glitches do happen in games. It's the way it is. But that wasn't that big of a deal. But let's, first off, I think the first thing we should do is break into this safe. Because if there's a safe in this little security office, who knows, maybe there's some decent weapons in here or something. A bit more ammunition. Do they keep diamonds in prison? I very much doubt it, but you never know. Who knows? There might be something crazy inside this safe. Let's look at that. First time in as well. What have we got? Level 5 Magnum. That is a very good find. We'll take that. We'll take the ammunition. And I'm sure we can use that grip for something. Our inventory is already pretty full. But you know what? It's fine. We're kind of being a bit more picky with what we're taking anyway. But never been in a prison in Alpha 19. Last time I was in one, God, that may have even been when I played this game on a PS4. And for any console players out there on this game, I feel your pain, my friends. I know what's going on. I know they're still on Alpha 15, I think. That's a shame. I was with you for a long time before I switched over to PC, so I know what that pain's like. But you never know. One day they might actually get the chance to update it. But let's push forward in this place. That door's locked, but there was a ladder in here, so maybe we have to go up through that tower. The weather keeps changing as well. I'm fairly certain of where this building is on like the very outskirts of the snowy area, so it keeps kind of going back and forth. But it's nice to get a bit of sunshine. It has been a bit cold the last couple of days, so we've definitely been feeling a lot of that. But let's head up. There's nothing up here as of yet. Yeah, look, we are right on the outside. Can you see that line? Almost where the snow joins to the grass? That's pretty much, I'd imagine, if I zoom out on the map, be where the snowy biome starts and then the other one kind of ends. But that is what it is. There's a... What's that? Is that a mail place? Mail office? Maybe we can pop in there at some point. How do we get around? Is there more stuff around here that I've missed? Was there another ladder inside that I didn't spot? No. Alright. Do I have to go sort of halfway up and then find a way out? Ah, there we go. Right. Door's locked, but it's fine. We brought our lockpicks with us. Let's head outside and have a look around this place. So we can see a couple of prisoners down there doing their exercise. So we'll have to make sure that they are obeying the rules. Let's pop along and see this fella. Look at this guy sleeping on the job. Hey you! On your feet, buddy. And just sit around on days like this. Never know my punch in the face. There you go. Right, that's him down. Make our way through. I'm not even sure what kind of loot to expect to find in this place, but it's always fun to go somewhere you've never been before. I think I'm getting brass because I have that perk now where I get doorknobs or something from doors, so maybe that's why it's turned straight to brass. But here we are deep inside the prison. I like these. It's a shame that these doors don't close, you know, because I think that would be great if we could do that. Oh, hello. Sneaking up on me. Where the hell do you come from? Worry about you later. But yeah, if we could close these doors over, I'd really like that. My god, why is everyone sneaking up on me today? Maybe I should close that door. Are they dropping down? I was only just out here a second ago. I didn't see where she came from, unless she came from that way. Anyway, Jay, we're getting distracted. Keep pushing on. Anything else worth grabbing while you're up here? Nothing really upstairs. That's fine. That door's locked. Let's head downstairs. Any zombies kicking around? I can hear noise. That door's been broken off. That door. I feel like that door's a good one to get in. Just checking the cells, make sure there's nothing. No. Alright, okay. Let's start getting into these doors then, just to see what's going on. There's got to be something good in there, you'd imagine, right? It's a bathroom. Why? Oh, it's glass. The glass was so clear, I was trying to figure out why I couldn't get through. Fair enough. Anything in the toilet? Oh, man, it's been an interesting holiday that we've been on. I tell you, it's been a really, really interesting one. Also, I'm not sure if I've left it at home. I'm hoping I've left it at home, because I can't seem to find where my sniper rifle is. And I could have sworn I'd brought it with me. Hopefully it's back at the base. That's something we'll have to check out. But anyway, let me run through this place. Hopefully find some decent loot. And then if there's anything interesting, I'll bring you back. Oh, here we go. Found something good. We broke down the last door on the end. We found a weapons bag, 2 safes, and, well, a bin. But sometimes in the bin you can get books, so that wasn't too bad. 3 safes. Right, all the safes are in here. Right, weapons bag first. Level 6 pistol. That is fantastic. We'll definitely have you. So let's drop off a couple of these bits. We'll take those. What's that? A drum magazine mod. That's going to go, hopefully, on one of our weapons. And a level 5 hunt knife. Yeah, we'll grab that too. Speaking of which, where's my... Oh, I was going to say, where's my level 6 knife? I feel like I'm going crazy. Maybe I've been on holiday too long. I'm not too sure. But right, let's get into these safes. See if there's anything in here. I've got zombies banging on the wall outside. We'll deal with them in a minute. We still have to go outside and have a look around this place, because I'm not entirely sure if there's anything out in the courtyard that we've missed. Figured I'd come straight to this bit first. What's in this one? More parts and ammo, fair enough. Gun safe. Hopefully there's something fun in the gun safe. I have built one of these back at home now. I think I showed it for you in a previous episode. That's where I've been storing a lot of our excess weapons. Some of those will be getting ground down to make turrets, but the majority of them I am going to put to use, hopefully in the next episode. But again, more on that a little bit later. We are having some good luck with these safes at the minute. So we've got money, a level 6 baton, a robotic turret, that's a good find, more bullets. Right, I'll grab the rest of those in a minute. And there's one final safe. See if we can get in this one. Can you imagine we get 3 first time? I'd be very impressed if that happens. Not holding my breath though, you never know, it might work. Nope, never mind, spoke too soon. They're making a lot of noise, but I can imagine there's only one or two of them behind me. We'll have to go and have a look at that in a minute. Right, final save. An M60, awesome, more bullets and more modifications. Right, okay, I need to ditch a few of these things and then make some space, and then we can head outside and see what all that noise is about. It was this guy making all the noise. Seems to be stuck under the stairs trying to fight me, but that's fine. If I can keep him cornered, then he shouldn't take too long to go down. There you go. Right. There's still someone outside hitting the wall. It's this guy. Much better. Peace and quiet. So, this, as I imagine, is obviously where the inmates would come out and get their daily exercise. So I figured while we're here, we may as well have a little jog around. Right, is there a way I can get through the fence? Because I do want to go around that side and see if there's anything in these other towers. Because we've got the loot from in there, but that is all I've got so far. Right, is there a way through? Or do I have to go all the way back around? I think I have to go back around. Right, okay. Let me go and have a look in these towers, see if there's anything in there. So there was nothing in the towers, which is a shame, but it is what it is. We've managed to get the main loot anyway. And yeah, this is a nice, decent sized building. I'd imagine a lot of people have probably used this building as a horde defense. And I can understand why. I mean, just having a look at the outside of it, it's got obviously decent walls. You've got the towers to defend it from. This would make a really, really good horde base. But as you know, our horde bases aren't designed to be really, really good. But the next one after day 70, so hopefully for day 77, that's when I've got it in mind. I want to build a base that will completely defend itself. So we could take some inspiration from this. But I have got a couple of ideas as to how that's going to go. The idea for the entire Horde Night for that particular week, so not this next episode, next week, is going to be that we basically sit ourselves in the middle of the base, and then I'm going to switch from first person view, which is what we're in now, detach my camera, leave my guy in the middle of the base, and then essentially film it from the outside just to see how much damage is being done, if they're going to make it through. And obviously the idea is that we don't defend ourselves at all, the base does all the work. So we've got a lot of work to do for that. I'd imagine that's a lot easier said than done, so I've got a bit of research to do and stuff. But these are all things that I can be thinking about on the flight home, because that is all the time we have got for our holiday. We've had a nice 3 days away. It's been nice to get away from the city, leave all the jobs and things behind. But now his time has come to actually head back home. So I'm going to jump onto the gyrocopter. I'm going to see if I can take off. I'm going to see if I can point my vehicle in the correct direction, which is roughly this way. And then here we go, into the air we go. And off to our house we fly. I've got a long, long flight ahead of me. So I will bring you back probably on day 69, because by the time I get home, I'm going to be exhausted. Alright, good morning. We are back home. The flight itself was pretty straightforward. We managed to get a decent night's sleep, and we're up bright and early, ready to start the day, which the day, of course, is day 69. Now, I'm going to leave that there and let you make your own jokes. However, what we are going to do is we've got a bunch of stuff that we need to sell to Jen. So we've put the gyrocopter away and we're going to stick on the ground for a little while, because I feel a lot more comfortable riding this bike than I do flying that gyrocopter. I do feel like I'm getting a bit better at it though, which is good. But there's a couple of things I want to do today. First off, I want to go and see Jen, sell as much stuff as we possibly can, see if she's got anything worth buying. We've also, you can see, read the treasure map, so we're going to go and look for Nicole's treasure, see if there's anything fun there, and then maybe pop along and see Bob as well, see if he's got anything. I've just thought, we came all this way from our holidays and we haven't bought our best friend Jen a souvenir. What kind of friends are we? Right, let me go and sell a bunch of stuff, see if she has anything interesting to buy, and then we'll head off to see Bob.
I've got the best selection of medicine in the wasteland.
Alright, so we've sold all of our stuff. We are back up to 35,500. It's so easy to make money in this game once you start getting higher level jobs and stuff. It just becomes a certain thing that you're not really too worried about anymore. If necessary, and I was absolutely desperate for brass, I'd even be tempted to scrap a few of these down, but we're not at that stage yet. So, first off, she hasn't reset yet. She resets tomorrow, so I can double check and see what she'll have there. But if you think, while we were away, we didn't check what she reset on day 67, so maybe she has something fun in her secret stash. Maybe she has something that we can use. Of course, there are a few books that we're still on the lookout for, but as you can see, Both these ones that she has here, the book is open, so we've read them. Not going to worry about those. A crippling mod could be quite fun for one of our guns. And we've got the money, so may as well. We'll buy that. Let's have a look. What's these semi-mods? So, modifies the trigger group to fire semi-auto only. Increase the rate of fire and slightly increases recoil. I think I'll leave that one for now, but let's just quickly check anything else. We sold a load of parts. All these parts here are what we've sold, so that's where we've made our money there. We also sold the nuggets as well. Medicine we're doing alright, food we're doing alright. Ammo is always worth taking a look at. I mean, we have crafted a lot, but you never know. I mean, there's nothing here that she has, but the robotic sledge could be something. We could maybe look to work that into our base for day 77, but we have already got a better one at the minute, so not going to worry too much about that. Tripwire posts, what are these for? These will be for electric stuff, maybe. Who knows? We'll have a look into that another day. Nothing really here, Jen, that I want, but I do appreciate you giving me all that money. Hope you didn't miss me too much while we're on holiday. Now we're going to go and see Bob, see what he's got.
Remember me if you need medical supplies.
Alright, so we've arrived at our good friend Bob's. Hopefully he has something interesting for us to buy, but if not, it's always nice to pop along and see him. We'll grab that treasure on the way back too.
The best merchandise.
I'm sure you do, Bob. Let's see what some of that merchandise is. Straight to Secret Stash. What have you got? So there's a book we don't know. Always a good start. We'll have that. I do want to learn everything that is possible. Everything else... Well, that is what it is. We still haven't made a rocket launcher. That is definitely going to be on the cards at some point. I feel the need to make a rocket launcher. Also, I feel the need to buy all of these curtains. My house definitely needs a bit more decoration, so I'm going to go ahead and buy those. Do you know what? We'll buy these chairs as well. This is the kind of stuff I'm spending my money on in the game these days. Bar stools, I can probably put those to some use. We got some good inspiration from the houses we were looking at while we were on our holidays. So maybe we can bring that inspiration back here. Right, what do we need? Don't need chemistry stations. We've got a couple of those already. Clothing wise, we're doing pretty good. Don't need any of that. Food, let's see. No, I mean, we can make all this stuff, but I don't mind buying it every now and again. We've got so much potatoes and blueberries and corn that we don't know what to do with half of it. Right, ammunition, we've got absolute tons. Wait till I show you the amount of 9mm ammo that I've crafted back at the base. It's so much that I'm having to carry 2 lots of it with me because I can't fit it in my chest. I will take your bullet casings though, and I will probably take bullet tips if you've got those as well. This is what I love when you get to this point in the game. You don't need to worry about how much money you've got because you just realise, you know, you can just spend whatever you like. So I'm coming in here dropping a couple of thousand on curtains and bar stools and stuff. Back on day 1, we were scraping together trying to find ourselves a gun and we couldn't even do that. It goes to show you just how good it can have it when the game comes along. We'll buy these spotlights. What do we need the switches for? Does it tell me on the little book? Used to trigger electrical events. Do you know what? I'm going to buy them. Maybe we'll put them to use. We'll take the electric fence posts and we'll take the tripwire as well. I feel like I need to do a bit more research on all the electrical stuff. That's something I'm going to do between episodes. And then finally, what else here? Anything? I'll take your forged steel. I'll take your... Actually, I've got so much gunpowder, I don't need to worry about that anymore. Been crafting a lot of gunpowder lately. I'll take your machine gun parts though. Anything else? That's going to do it. Well, Bob, you have cleared us out there of a good 10k, my friend. But I don't mind spending money when it's you, my friend. Right.
Great doing business with you.
Couldn't agree more.
Tell your friends.
See you next time, Bob. Right, I'm going to head off now to find this treasure. I'll bring you back when we get there. And then hopefully, now that we've got our auger and stuff, we'll be able to find it really, really quickly. Okay, here we go. Let's see how quickly we can find the treasure. So have a quick look at the map. We'll zoom right in. We're right on top of it, apparently. So we're going to dig roughly here. And then we'll do a quick circle around us. Just to see if there's anything here. You never know, we might get lucky. Say we're getting closer. Where's the circle moved to? Do you know what? Let's just keep going. We'll keep the circle trick going. See how fast we can find it. I'm curious to know if it is, if I'm getting any better at finding them or if it's going to be right in front of our noses. One thing I'll need to keep an eye out for though is there was a zombie over there. I did run over with the bike. I didn't apologise, probably should have done, but now it looks like she's coming to get my insurance details. Sorry to tell you, Eddie, Don't have insurance for that particular bike. Right, let's keep digging. Where are we at now? Is it that side or that side? This is where I always get confused with the circle stuff. So we're just going to keep digging this side and see if anything else crops up and tells us where we're going. Now, there you go. So it was the right way. So let's just keep digging through. I'm curious to what we're going to find in this. We haven't had an actual treasure map for quite some time. So I think that was something we pretty much did a lot of treasure digging right at the start of the series. But it's been a while. And now, like I say, we're in a lot better position in the game. So I'm hoping for either a book we don't know, some money maybe, that'd be nice. But other than that, I'm not really too what to get. Here we go, it's locked, of course it is. Let's pick the thing. Didn't take us too long to find it though, very happy with that. Remember the first few nights we were digging treasure where we had to use the shovel? Could never find a thing. Took so long, I'd spend most of the night digging, cutting out most of that part of the episode so you didn't have to sit and watch me dig for legitimately 20 minutes. But yeah, now we're getting a little bit better. What is in the treasure chest? Money, rockets, AP ammo for the Magnum, shotgun slugs, okay, flaming crossbow bolts, some casino tokens and a bandolier mod. Not too shabby at all. But that is going to be all we have got time for today, because what I need to spend the rest of the day doing is preparing for day 70. I've not mentioned anything about the Horde itself. Only thing I will tell you is it does involve our good friend the Maze. But let me tell you, this is going to be a one for the ages, my friends. This is one I've been looking forward to doing for quite some time. We've discussed it a few times in previous episodes, so maybe some of you already know what it's going to be. But anyway, I hope that you enjoy it. I'm going to get all that prepared, and I will see you on day 70 for hopefully the best Horde Night we've ever done. Hope you've liked the video. If you do, please leave a like. If you're not subscribed already, then please consider doing so. And of course, if you would be so kind, share the video with your friends, and I will catch you on Horde Night. Take care.